Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
0-1 the count. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Story, base runner at first with one out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah,
and the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
The first baseman.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he misses 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. At the plate, Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2 balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. At the plate, Will Smith. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. One and 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So it's first and third with 2 away, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he falls behind 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Tony Walters stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he struck him out. Stepping in, John Gray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's dead center for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. But the Rockies push across two, both coming on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Story onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the right fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. This is line to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Nolan Arenado. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
High and deep to right center. Bellinger is there now, and he has it for the second out.
now batting.
David Dahl to the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Line to the right side. Blackman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next is Dodgers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. At third, Arenado. He's got it. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are two gone now. Standing in, Gavin Lux. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitters.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Betts at the track. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Bellinger is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number
So
14.
stepping in, Tony Walters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Betts on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. His first home run of the season, and the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting,
To the plate now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Will Smith is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Dodgers all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
Now batting.
So here now's the pitcher, John Gray. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing, and he pops him up. Muncy has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Halfway home, tied at 3. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
No pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's the 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The batter, the third baseman.
Standing in, Justin Turner, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hampson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batter.
Ready for another shot now. Gavin Lux. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And stepping up is the shortstop, Trevor Story. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. The bouncer to the left side, to second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Ready once again, Will Smith. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here comes the 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll lead with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2-0 now. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and that'll plate both runners as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Runner at second now. Nobody out, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackman. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to Garrett Hampson will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Tony Walters. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High chopper over to first. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Desmond.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he takes strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Max Muncy is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's a pop-up now. Murphy in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 9.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gavin Lux. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The left fielder, Peterson.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ready for another chance? Will Smith. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Number 29, Brian Shaw. Now catching.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Dom Nunez.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Full count now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez. Dylan Floro is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Dylan Floro.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped straight up. Floro is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now that.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop,
In now, Trevor Story. He singled his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And it's quickly 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Muncy has got it, and the side is retired. Rockies straight. Chris Taylor is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he takes ball 1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Now batting.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Arenado has it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Pedro Baez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Daniel Murphy steps in now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Rockies down to their final out now. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Dodgers scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Clayton Kershaw earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.